Coach Andrew here for our second part. Coach, opening statement from the previous events. Anything you'd like to note from those events?
Well, let me be clear. This meet last week, it wasn't a meet, it was a statement. And by that, I mean Northern Colorado came to New Mexico, and we didn't just show up. What we did is we let everyone see what this program is all about. And this program isn't just about lightning in a bottle or flash in the pan. This is something that we've been doing year after year, individual Big Sky champions, All-Americans. It's what we do here, and we hope to continue this in the process.
Absolutely. Coach, obviously heading down to see you this week. Do these in-states meets tell you anything different about your team in terms of competing against different caliber athletes?
Well, we get a chance to look at other athletes too. We can bring in more athletes at these type of meets. The elite meets were limited, but now we can see what kind of depth we have and what we need to work on in preparation for the Big Sky in about 4 weeks.
How do you approach competition when you're facing teams and athletes you may know well? Is that an advantage, disadvantage? Anything you can touch on that?
It's an advantage in some ways because we know how they race, we know how they've been trained, and we can see what we have to do to tweak to be able to compete against them better or to make adjustments to help the kids.
And then, Coach, what events are you most excited to watch this week?
Well, as a head coach, I'm excited to watch them all, but in particular those high-level events, like the jumps, the hurdles, the sprints. That's kind of what we're about here at Northern Colorado. Those are our marquee events, so definitely want to take a look at those.
Coach, tremendous success, obviously, all year round. However, have you seen any athletes trending towards personal best or breakout performances that you might see here in the next few weeks or months?
Well, I would say, the kids that have done really well, Kamara Corder, Raphael Legbushelen, Tyler Rogers, and of course Daniel Beckford. But I can see our other hurdlers, female hurdlers, Danis Azela, Alexia Austin, Mark Miller. I hope to see some things with him. So we've got kids that are at the cusp of breaking through, so we're really excited about that.
Coach, another more of a perspective question for you. When it comes to, in competition, does technique or attitude come into play more? And what's something you preach to your athletes?
Well, both go hand in hand, but I think technique, knowing your event, being a master of your event is really important, but you have to have that attitude to put everything into play.
And then, Coach, how do meets like this fit into the long-term plan for the season? And by meets like this, meaning CU meets, the New Mexico meets, how do those benefit long-term at Big Sky?
Building blocks. One meet builds upon the other, and it helps with the momentum that we have moving forward. So it's really important because each meet helps us to see what we need to tweak and fix as coaches.
Absolutely. And one more question for you, Coach. What does success look like for your team beyond just results this week? Any measuring sticks beyond just
From what I'm seeing right now, I think on the men's side, we're going to be probably, I think, in the top 3 for Big Sky. The women, I think it'll be a marked improvement. I don't think we'll be bottom feeders anymore. I think we'll be middle of the pack, and then we'll see what happens.
Awesome. And Coach, looking ahead, beyond this events this week, any key events you'd like to highlight or look forward to or have circled on the calendar?
I think next week we head back to New Mexico, and that's going to be the event that's going to be help us to see who's going to be our big point scorers at the Big Sky.